Yo, I'm sick on the mic, like I got dissociation on my mind, like I got psychogenic amnesia, like my mind's not mine at all, like inside of my brain one hemisphere is to the other, like the blind leading the blind toward the fall. I pry open my skull with my own third eye, and what do I find? It's only me there all alone, sitting in my ego's throne, in the position of the pineal gland central to the mental theater that surrounds me there. As the lights go dim and the show begins, I settle into the rhythms of symmetric scalar collisions. So the show begins, the story of my life, acted out before my eyes with strangers passing alike, two ships in the dark of night. Here was a moment, there went another along, and so before I noticed my whole life was already gone. Then thoughts began coming and going inside the theater of my cerebral cortices, bouncing in and out from here and there like little bolts of lightning, flying little insects, flitting like flies. Gathered my attention together and saw that there were souls passing in and out of the perceptions of my mind's eye, sometimes gathering to watch the show on the inside of my eyes, and others flying in or out of the theater's doorways to either side. I looked about for a moment, saw their faces yawning upward, petrified by the flashing light on the screen of my eyes, believing everything they were seeing was real, really believing my life, even though I knew it was all over already, and already all only a lie. I turned myself around and arose from my throne in the core of my skeletal cavern, and there I beheld the source of my confusion, arising from a bright light, broadcasting the images seen on the inside screens of my eyes like a moving picture scene in the cinema of my mind. And so I sighed, and so I left, exiting out of my own mind into the lobby beyond, and I didn't look back, and I never thought about what had happened or who I'd left behind. All my pretend friends and the ghosts of dead relatives trapped inside my memories, still stuck inside my head. And so I roamed the wilderness a while, and so struck down my shadow self in the mirror of time, and the hourglass shattered by death and the maiden. And so I returned to the theater again, but all I'd left was change. The memories died, and the lost friends with the ring were left overripe on the vine, and the story of my life that had played out on my eyes had ended, for then only to be seen another time. So I returned and found I'd been declared dead in the movie inside my head. And when I left the theater, where I'd realized I was seated front row center, surrounded by souls and the ghosts of the living, I tried to awaken, but who would never understand. The story of my life had been forever altered, forever changed. But you can relax, gentle audience member. You don't have to realize anything from this tale. You can go back to watching the movies of your own lives being played out for you, and thinking you control them when really it is powers beyond any you can comprehend that are really controlling you.